I just want to get to your reaction to the minimum wage case. They've delivered a 5.2% increase to the minimum wage. That's 0.1% above the last inflation rate. Here's what Anthony Albanese had to say today.
At the heart of the election campaign, I was asked whether I would welcome a decision by the Fair Work Commission to increase the minimum wage by just $1. And today they have done just that. And when I was asked would I welcome a decision, I said absolutely. And I absolutely welcome today's decision of a 5.2% increase granted by the Fair Work Commission to all those who are on the minimum wage.
There you go, the Prime Minister claiming credit for this. Do you think it's a good thing that that wage increase has come?
I know that it's been welcomed by a lot of people on low wages and minimum wages that they are going to see this increase. I also note that it has been delayed when it comes to hospitality, tourism and aviation because those businesses are still feeling the impacts of COVID. I do have concerns that a lot of small businesses who are coming out of the pandemic, who are looking to rebuild, that they will not be able to continue to afford this additional cost, particularly when they're looking at rising energy prices. If they're providing food and beverages, they're looking at increased costs when it comes to produce. So these prices are going to ultimately have to be, these price increases are going to have to be passed on to the consumer. That has the potential for greater inflationary pressures, which then in turn can raise mortgage rate increases by the Reserve Bank, which will then continue to put pressures on family budgets as well as small business and medium business budgets. So yes, there is some argument around the fact we have such low unemployment that now could be a good time to do it. I genuinely hope that's the case because the last thing we want to see is small and medium-sized businesses having to offload staff because they cannot afford to either absorb the cost or cannot afford to keep their current staffing levels. It might seem like $40 a week per person on the outset, but when you look at some of the volumes of staff people have in their businesses, that can be a considerable new cost impost they have to somehow either wear or pass on to their customers.
Senator, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Chris.